Please be advised that everything in my video is purely for entertainment purposes. These are purely my thoughts and opinions and are subjective. I must advise you to please do your own research. All media users found on the public domain and of fair use and fair dealings. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. This is going to be my last video until I come back to good old United Kingdom. So the holiday is always over so quickly, isn't it? I've had an amazing time out here. I think we might potentially start looking at, if we can, get jobs out here long term. The country is amazing. I'm going to do a proper video. I took lots of footage to do with Kangaroo Island. But anyone is worried about basically not going there, I can't recommend it enough. Obviously, there's a large part of the island that you can't get to, but these people need the tourism, and I did so many amazing things. But yeah, I hugged the koala, I did everything. I've swum with dolphins, I've done so much stuff. It has been absolutely insane. But I won't bore you too much with that. As I said, I'm going to do a separate Australia one. Well, there's lots of stuff. I knew it would all happen when I went away. So Harry, Travelist. Of course, I said a few videos back that it's gone all rather quiet, and then up he pops, one of his last few, what are they calling it? One of his last few royal engagements. I know some of these pictures are from when I think he was in Amsterdam when he did his first speech, but these were the best pictures I think that I managed to find of him. Yeah, so Harry, back to talking about this, what would we call it? Well, I'm going to go on to try and explain what I think it is, and no surprise, I think it's a load of tosh. We had obviously footage of Harry being our little cheerful ray of sunshine that he is. He apparently caught the train. Yes, the train. He caught it up to Edinburgh, which, as you know, is probably just been done to show face. We all know that Harry and definitely Meghan do not like public transport. Oh my God, could you imagine if Meghan was coming over with him? I don't think he would have got on that plane somehow. She definitely wouldn't have got on that plane. So obviously what he's talking about, well, we're not quite sure. In this picture, is Harry even sure what he's talking about? Pretty much the same vacant expression we see of him these days, but I'll go through it. So this is Gumph off the website. We are Travelist. We are a bold new global initiative founded by Booking.com, Skyscanner, Trip.com, TripAdvisor and Visa with the ambition to change the impact of travel for good. We believe in power and importance of travel, and we have a shared responsibility to our planet and to each other. That's why we're coming together. What does that mean? So the number of people around the world taking part in international trips has more than doubled since 2000 and is set to increase by the same number again by 2030. As more people travel, so too increases the impact on the environment and local communities. So we've got to preserve the environment. Any associated environmental impact of travel should be positive and long-lasting. I agree with this. This includes everything from eliminating the use of single plastics, finding new, more impactful ways to reduce our carbon footprints. So the man formerly known as Prince Harry, just now called H, we believe that travel is a good thing, he said in his speech, adding that this project is not to discourage people from exploring the planet. It is the heart of human experience, of cultural connections and of new friendships. It's a global powerhouse that employs hundreds of millions of people, keeping culture alive. It's these experiences that we must remember and cherish. Now, I'm not showing off these pictures of my holiday to brag or to show off, but Harry has no idea how long it takes for the average person to save up for a holiday, even if it's just a local holiday to go to the beach. I've got friends that haven't been on holiday or been able to take their kids out of the country in years. You know, they save up and go for caravan holidays. They have a great time. But for Harry to just be so casually just saying, oh, we need to be able to do this with travel, we must change how we travel, given how he travels. I mean, this for me and my husband was a 2-year saving. Our next huge holiday, yeah, we can go across to Spain, we might be able to get a lucky deal, but he has got no idea, no grasp on how long it takes for people to save up, the stress levels of being able to provide for our families and have these experiences in our life. He has got no education in travel, and I just can't believe that this is his thing at the moment, sustainable travel, when you think how he and his wife travel, plus all their security team travel. This guy has got a bigger carbon footprint than I think probably Beyonce, Jay-Z, Madonna, Elton John all put together. But, you know, I find it so frustrating that there they are coming up with these stupid little companies. They're nothing more than money-making schemes for rich people. Listen to this, but he warned if we do not act and in large part get ahead of this inevitable surge, the massive increase will mean we will see more of the world's beautiful destinations closed or destroyed. He has private jets all the time. He got on a Gulfstream jet, for God's sake, to go to a JP Morgan way to earn money. Based on research, there's an increasing desire for these types of trips, and we want to make them a reality for everyone, but we can't do it without your help. You've got to be insane. They know how bad flying for a private jet is, yet here he is talking to the average person about how we must all take better care. When you look at the holidays that he and Meghan have had, yes, they're rich, yes, they can afford to do this, but how can Harry be a front man for a company like this, talking about sustainable travel, talking about carbon footprints, talking about how, as a world, we can do our bit, when he travels unnecessarily all the time, plus all the security team, the staff. They flew in their own chef. Everyone obviously knows Meghan's maternity shower, but it's okay because she didn't pay for it. But these are not people that are thinking about the environment. And this is some irony right here. The industry-wide model would not only inform people of their carbon footprint, but also how they could leave a more positive impact on the destinations they visit. With an easy-to-understand system working across all platforms, that's not patronising at all, coming from the guy, like I said, that how many private jets, helicopters do you think he's got alone this year? While still in its infancy, Travelist also offers a look ahead at how Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan plan to work moving forward, collaborating with the private sector. Philanthropist, my bottom, but anyway, rather than replicate classic charitable foundations, the couple plan to look at the root cause of problems. I think these guys need to really look in the mirror. Do they not understand that they are literally a laughingstock over this? They have become one of the most famous jet setters around, really. Rich people do it all the time. Of course they do. You know, if you've got the money, you want to travel in comfort and style, but you cannot try and turn around and tell the world that you're an eco-warrior while catching private jets all the time. It's hypocrisy at the highest level. How can anyone with a straight face sit in that room as Harry talks about it? How can you? This isn't just the only year it's done it. It's just obviously this year there's been more, and they're saying that it's more and more since he's met Meghan, that this is the lifestyle they choose to have. Their security team are huge. You imagine the carbon footprints of these security teams. They had their own fleet of Range Rovers, gas-guzzling cars flown over to Africa because they didn't feel that there was enough safety for poor Meghan. These guys, their safety obsession is absolutely insane. I do believe Meghan is a little bee in his ear, but look at everything that they're in. Harry occasionally catches a train like he did to this. It's a show, it's a trick, it's just to go see, look, I can travel like a normal person. We can be normal people. No, you can't. It's all about the money. Nothing is to do with the environment. If they really cared about the environment, they wouldn't be travelling like that all the time the way they do. To be honest, Harry might as well just be stood on stage in front of a group of vegans, setting up a vegan company whilst chowing down on a steak burger, because that's basically what he's doing, isn't it? That is the absolute irony, the hypocrisy of it. How can anyone listen to him that wants to help with the environment? Sadly, even the most dedicated fans have worked out now that Meghan is the one pulling the strings on this. And, there's lots of stuff out there showing just what they're up to, but everything is to do with money. Look, Travelist has been bought. Travelist is owned by MX Trading, okay? MX Trading is Harry and Meghan's company. They own Travelers. This is not about them setting up a sustainable company to help people travel better, to save the environment. This is about them making money. Do not think for a second that these two, like I said, if you think that they really cared about the environment, wouldn't you see more of it? They don't. It is all one huge money-making scheme for them. I don't know who's advising them, but they've become such a laughingstock when it comes to the environment. So here's a great bit of virtual signalling word salad for you. Travel has an unparalleled power to open minds to new experiences and cultures, creating a profound appreciation for what our world has to offer. As tourism inevitably grows, it is critical to accelerate the adoption of practical solutions worldwide. Balancing this growth with the needs of the environment and the local populations, bringing companies, consumers, and communities together is our chance to protect destructions and ecosystems for the future. Personally, I think that's as clear as mud. It's just a word salad. It's like Megan wrote it. And yeah, I'm just going to leave this picture right here. I found this absolutely hilarious. This is how the world seems to be viewing Harry these days. He has just... I hate to say it, I feel really spiteful saying it because I used to be a massive Harry fan, but he has just become a worldwide joke and I find it really sad. But how can anyone listen to him? I know that picture of Harry is hilarious, isn't he, as a mermaid? But this is it. I mean, everyone just sees him as a laugh now. I can't believe that he's going to be presenting the Invictus Games. There's lots of things. I'm going to do a video on. I've just found out that Meghan's apparently coming back to the UK. And I really want to go over in another video and break down what they said to the Queen because I found it just, as everyone did, absolutely petulant and rude. I do genuinely think the way they're treating the Queen is horrible. I also believe a certain someone is behind pretty much all of this. I never really liked her, as you know. I never warmed to her. I just felt there was something off with her, but I do believe that she is the driving force behind this. I do not believe that Harry is completely innocent. I don't know, is this just, he is completely her puppet because he's so blinded, but how could he be blinded this deeply? Harry is just turned into a monster. He looks sick, he looks unwell, and he is just treating his grandmother absolutely appallingly, and he's not got many years left with her. And yeah, I'm just absolutely shocked at his behaviour. Everyone always lays into Meghan, and there are certain things that I do believe, you know, it's her. I believe that she is the worm in his ear, she is the devil on his shoulder. But he's got to take responsibility for some of these actions that he's doing. Everyone that's tried to talk sense to him, lifelong friends, he's got rid of them all. Family, brother, aunts, uncles, cousins. It's a sad story unfolding. And as I said in most videos, I don't see it ending well. But at the moment, I don't think Harry's coming back to us anytime soon. I just think he looks like an angry man, angry at the world, and all he seems to be caring about is money, money, money. And for someone that's been born into so much privilege, so much money, it's rather odd, isn't it, that he could be changed this quickly, so soon into a marriage. But as always, I will be back with you guys. I've now got 23, 24 hours of flying to do. So, yeah, I probably won't be back till Monday, realistically, by the time I unpack, sleep, which would be nice because I don't sleep very well on planes. But, yeah, so I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.